Hey people, it's comic news with Eric and some guy from Nebraska. Say hello, Eric.
You're from Nebraska?
Apparently,
I was just talking about you at my store the other day because somebody was talking about corn. I'm like, I know a guy who loves corn. He's
I'm.
from Nebraska, and they go, isn't Nebraska like just corn? I'm like, yes, it is.
We have a movie theater here.
Made of corn. The screen is just like
it's
the
it's made of
it's
maize.
yeah, it's just the skin of the corn. You just like stitched it all together.
Hey, at least we're resourceful, damn it.
Yeah, until it starts to decay and then it looks bad. And
We have plenty of replacements, and we have comic book store here, and they're not made of corn,
sure they're not.
except these issues of Corn Man that I self-publish because, as everyone knows, I am Corn Man. And apparently,
They're autobiographical.
yes, and apparently my sidekick Red Maze has gone insane and started killing bears, according to King. And I have dealt with that the same way I dealt with King and Kajib for taking over the news show, except with explosives.
I'm suspicious that perhaps that wasn't real because I've spoken to both King and Kaju.
Okay, fine. Here's what King told me. I attacked clones.
Oh, but Kajub's really dead. That's why he's been making videos.
Yes, of course. His spirit somehow haunts the news show, though.
Yes.
He can haunt a computer and record news. He's that powerful, folks.
So should we start doing the news?
Why not? I've been doing it for a few months now. I might as well be professional. So, now everyone get ready for Eric, just because the subject matter. The Green Lantern movie logo has been revealed.
And guess what? It looks like a Photoshop that I could have done. There is nothing about. I've seen fan-made posters that look just as good as this. There is nothing about this that makes me believe this movie's coming out. I'm still not convinced. I've seen posters for Batman 3 that look just as convincing as this.
Point made.
Also, anyone can be chosen. I don't know. That's just not
Yeah, I
the
was about to
best
say that's
tagline
the
for it.
tagline, and that makes kind of no sense. And
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense, kind of, except that not anyone
everyone
can
is
be chosen.
okay. Fine. In their defense, the Green Lanterns have a squirrel on their team.
But it's not anyone.
Yeah, I know. I
You
know.
have
It's a
I don't know.
special squirrel.
It's not like Harry Potter where anyone can be magic. Also, in kind of related news, uh, apparently they're working on a scriptment for Green Lantern 2. A scriptment is basically an outline that you get paid for.
I,
Uh,
I thought that's what it was.
yeah, sometimes there'll be some dialogue bits, but basically it's an outline. For Green Lantern 2 and The Flash, which is strange because I remember hearing Jeff Johns is writing The Flash.
Yeah, I heard that, but also like then I heard, oh, he's just like a consultant on that and some other
Well,
projects.
apparently
But
his new run is going to be one of the larger inspirations on it, which is cool because I'm really digging that
oh yeah,
book.
yeah, same here, same here.
Um, but it says that apparently they're going to do scriptment for each movie, and then they're going to write one of them. So I'm kind of thinking that they're going to write Green Lantern 2, and then The Flash is going to be uh, Jeff Johns. I'm interested to see if DC maybe tries to do a DC universe without Batman and Superman, which would actually be really, really interesting because that's kind of a larger complaint from people is that Batman and Superman are so overbearing. Like how interesting would it be for the big three of the movie universe to be the Flash, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Um,
There'd
and,
be a
and
huge amount of people arguing about it at the same time, but yeah.
I think it would be interesting because we know for a fact Superman and Batman are in their own universes. But wouldn't it be interesting if they did a universe, with um, the rest of the characters? Because there's also we keep getting rumors that there's going to be a Shazam movie. Uh, so
Rumors are just rumors.
well, apparently Jeff Johns is working on it. I heard this a couple months ago. I don't know.
I heard that like a year ago, and so far nothing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
So next story.
Okay. Uh, Steve Epting will be the new artist on Fantastic Four. Since Dale Eaglesham is leaving the title to do that Steve Rogers Super Soldier miniseries with Brubaker.
What else has Epting done? This name sounds really, really familiar.
He was the guy who did, he started on Brubaker's Captain America.
Okay, yep, I know who he is now.
Yeah, and also he just got off doing the Marvels project with Brubaker again. The guy's mostly just done stuff with Brubaker in the last few years. And
I like his work on that.
Yeah, me too. And the other interesting thing, if anyone even cares, there's a new arc coming up called 3, which has 3 of the Fantastic Four, because that's new.
Here's what bugged me is they're like, one of them may die. And
No,
I was
they're
like,
not.
But I was like, but the picture shows you what 3 are going to not die.
or are they going to live? Who knows?
Maybe 3 of them die and 1 of them lives.
That would really screw up that title.
Actually, it wouldn't if you think about it, because he has 2 kids, so that's 3 right there.
Yeah.
Remember.
And also they've had other people on the team before.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really stop them. Black Panther, I need your help. I've kind of lost everyone.
My wife slept with Namor, and we need to go into marriage counseling. Can Storm and Black Panther fill in for us, maybe? Just a little bit?
Yeah, he'll get some other hero.
Yeah.
Whoever isn't working right now.
So the next story is really helpful to me.
Iceman.
Because one of the things that's been bugging me since I've started getting monthly comics, or weekly comics, I guess, technically, is that there's books that, I want to jump on, but not right now. Mm-hmm. Like I want to get on Wonder Woman, I want to get on Superman when JMS jumps on.
Yeah.
But I keep getting I'm like, I don't know exactly when that is. Because I wanted to get Hawkeye and Mockingbird, and I didn't realize that was coming out so soon. I did pick up the first issue today, and I put it on my pull list now that I know it's out. But Thor's in September, so I know right before September.
Well, here's the big thing about this. They were supposed to be on the book, this month. Or something.
Oh, really?
They were supposed to be on it. Here's the thing.
I thought it was supposed to be earlier.
Their first issue was solicited, and all of a sudden, the month after that, the guy who's writing right now, Kieran Gillen, all of a sudden you saw another issue by him. What the hell? And apparently, they're like, oh, we kind of put it up too early. They're not coming out just yet.
It says that they're starting on 6/15, and the most recent issue of Thor is 6/10.
Yeah, they were supposed to. I think 6/12 is when they were actually going to start.
Okay, I thought it was supposed to be sooner. I thought it was, and then.
Yeah, that's why this is in here, because this was supposed to come out.
But I'm loving the artwork. I think.
Oh yeah, that looks nice. I can't say the guy's name to save my life, but his art is gorgeous.
His name is Ferry.
But what's
Pascal
his first?
Ferry.
Pascal Ferry? Are you? Oh, okay, that sounds like something I could say because. Again, me and name pronunciation should never happen. I'm not good at it. So, okay, next story. Stanley Tucci, and I think that's how you say his name, is joining the cast of Captain America as
the mad scientist that makes Captain America.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I know he has a name. Give me a moment.
It's Dr. Abraham Erskine.
Erskine or something like that. He's a scientist who gives Captain America's powers. I have not seen any movies with this guy. So
he looks vaguely familiar to me.
I know there was a movie he was in recently, but because I saw it on a movie review show I watch. But I don't know. I don't think I've seen any movies with him. And also, how important of a role is he going to play? I mean, yes, he gets Captain America's powers, but really, is he going to get that much screen time?
Well, I'm going to assume. And I'm completely assuming here that what happens is he's probably going to be in there maybe giving a briefing because he dies right after Steve becomes Cap. So I'm going to assume that if he has any role really, he's going to give Cap a briefing. Maybe instead of having the standard Spider-Man scene of oh man, I have powers and look, I can throw this shield. They're gonna maybe he'll give him the rundown before he has the powers, so we can skip that whole boring section of scene anyways. That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm hoping for that too. That doesn't sound stupid, so it sounds like it works.
The next story is
we're close to 10 minutes. Okay. So we're gonna switch over.
All right.